Absolute Dauntless here, coming with another One Piece video, and in today's One Piece video, guys, I have for you the finals of my locals, and this is Whitebeard versus Belo Betty. So we're going to see how this game is going to go, have some fun with it, and just in general, enjoy it. And guys, you might notice a tripod on the table. That's because there is a new One Piece YouTuber up my locals, and he's called Bunny OP05. So I would suggest checking him out because he does point of view content for One Piece, and it could be really interesting. So just giving you guys someone to, you know, give you a bit more One Piece content. His link will be in the description. But let's go ahead and watch the match, which is Belo Betty versus Whitebeard, and Nami is played turn 1 of Whitebeard, which grabs a Luffy, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what the Belo Betty player is going to do. He's just going to go ahead and straight pass now, going ahead and giving the opponent a turn, and let's see what the Whitebeard is going to do. So he's going to pay free to play the 2k Luffy counter. Interesting that he played the counter Luffy, because the counter Luffy, you wouldn't normally play that, just because the counter Luffy just doesn't do a lot on field. Like, yes, he can become a 7k swing, which is interesting, but I don't think he's necessary. So the Belo Betty swings to 5 for no reason, and then plays Ivankov and passes turn. Whitebeard draws for turn, and let's see what Whitebeard's going to do. Because he does have 5 dons, so he could drop maybe like the 6k Luffy, he could drop a blocker, he could drop some other characters, he could drop that Luffy that he added last turn with a Nami. Like, let's see what the Whitebeard's going to go ahead and do here. So he's going to go ahead and swing 6 into life, gets countered with a Koala. Belo Betty not wanting to take that first life, interestingly enough. And let's see what it's going to do. So he goes ahead and rests 4, plays the Luffy that he did add on turn 1, and then Belo Betty's going to go ahead and draw for turn, going up to 6 Don. Belo Betty goes ahead and puts 2 on Ivankov, uses the ability, plays Karasu, decreasing the leader, and then swings 7 into now the 5k Whitebeard. This is one of the deadly decks for Whitebeard, just because Karasu is such a strong card. Okay, so he does take the life with the 7k swing. And then Belo Betty also goes in and swings 9. Okay. Meaning that he would have to use 3 cards to protect himself from that swing. So Whitebeard is on now 1 life. He's on 7 Don. Has a lot of swingers on board, so he does have the ability to do some pretty good stuff. What's he going to do, though? What's the plays for him? Looks like he's just analyzing his hand, thinking where he wants to go. And counting his Don, making sure he doesn't make any mistakes. He is on 7, though. Asking enemy cards in hand. So he goes in and swings 7 into the Ivankov. Okay, clearing up some of the board, making it easier to survive. Swings 6 into life as well, and gets a Cracker trigger, discarding the event, which allows him to go ahead and counter for 3k, I believe. Okay, interesting. Then he's going to rest 5 Don to play... No, 4 Don. 4 Don to play a blocker Marco. Okay. That's very good for him right now, because it means that he's got protection on his side, meaning that the Belo Betty is going to have a bit of a trouble getting through to his life. But let's see what's going to happen. It looks like Belo Betty is going to use this ability, increasing both Cracker and Karasu. Then Karasu is going to swing 9 into the Whitebeard and decrease it by 1k as well. Alright. Now, what's going to happen? Looks like the Whitebeard player is just debating what he wants to do. He could block with the Marco, which means that he would have some safety, but I don't think that'd be correct. So he goes ahead and Radical Beams, putting himself up to 9, and then discards a Sanji, Rush Sanji, to go up to 10. Okay. Cracker's then going to get 1 Don. He's going to swing 9 into life again. Alright, so 9k going into the leader again, most likely. Whitebeard's gonna have to use his whole hand, probably, but it looks like he's gonna rest 1 for potentially another Rad Beam? No, he's gonna use Guard Point, putting it up to 8, and then a 2k counter. So yeah, that brings it up to 9. That brings it up to 10. Okay, so he protected from that. 2 cards to protect himself each time. And then Belo Betty looks like he's going to swing a massive 10k into life, which is probably going to get blocked with that Marco. And then he'll discard a Whitebeard's Pirates card. It makes the most sense. Blocks it, and then he doesn't have a card to discard? Ooh, that's not good for him. Okay, so we're going to see if this Whitebeard player is going to be able to get through this life then. Because he's got to get through 4 cards in hand, 3 life. He definitely has to kill the Karasu. The Karasu's got to die. Because that's putting him at a disadvantage right now. So let's see what Belo is going to do. But let's see what the Whitebeard player is going to do first, I should say. Like, how is the protection going to happen here? How's the swings going to happen? Like, he can go ahead and swing 7 with the Luffy he dropped on turn 2. He can swing 7 with the other Luffy as well. The 4-cost Luffy. He does have a lot of options here. But what are the options that's going to happen? That's the question. It looks like he is just counting his Don being careful. Because you've got to be careful in these situations. Especially when you're on no life and don't have any Whitebeards in hand to discard to keep your Marco alive even. Like, I feel like that's put him in a very bad position. Okay. He is just being careful. Like, what could he do here, though? Like, he could drop, like, a Marco, kill both the Cracker and the Karasu. Maybe if he drew into the 2-cost blocker as well for Whitebeard Pirates, he could drop that down. So he's going to swing 7, probably into the Karasu, I would imagine. Like, the Karasu just makes sense here because the Karasu needs to die because it's the thing that's turning Whitebeard into a 6-. Oh no, he goes into life! He's taking the Gambit! He's swinging 7 into life again. Okay, he's gambling. He's gambling on the fact that if his opponent doesn't have anything to protect his life, then he could just win. That is a very risky gamble, though, I won't lie. Because yes, you've got to take away life at some point, but right now, you should really get rid of these characters that are just going to hit you. And he does take the life and has no trigger as well. Okay. But the Belo Bay player most likely has trigger in hand to stop the rest of these attacks. This is going to be an interesting endgame. Okay. So does the Whitebeard player continue on this route, though? That's my thought process. Does he continue going down the swing for game? Or does he actually start trying to remove these characters? Because I feel like, yes, you could have just started swinging into life after you hit the characters and got rid of them. But I feel like the characters were the problem there. And you've still got a massive hand. That's the thing. Curious where he's going to go. Counting's done. He does have 7. So he's going to swing 9? Or he just put 9? No, he is swinging with the Luffy. He just hasn't rested it yet. Alright. Oh, it looks like his storage ran out. I remember him telling me that. But he counters out the entire swing on the Karasu. He then rests 1, plays a Nami, looks at the top 5 of his deck, adds another 1k Luffy. I feel like he really should have just killed the Karasu in characters. Like, if he went for the characters, it would have been so much better for him. It's an interesting route that he went. Okay, so the Whitebeard player does have to survive, but I don't see how he can do that. He does have a lot of cards in hand. Belo Betty discards a Revolutionary Army, boosting the Cracker and the Karasu. Ends up going 9 into 5, 9 into 5, and then just puts everything else on Belo Betty. Like, there's no way he survives this. I don't know, I just feel like he would have had a better chance at survival if he just went into the Karasu and the Cracker. So he goes 7 into life. No, 9 into life, sorry, because he did discard for Belo Betty. They just haven't put the dice down this time. He did counter with an event and also a Machina. Goes again. Counters with all of that to put him up to 10. And then swings everything into life. And that is GG, guys. So yeah, that was an honestly interesting game. The Whitebeard player not having any, well, Whitebeard pirate cards in his life, like, in his hand for that Marco, really did put him behind, which is unfortunate for him. But, like, that Karasu really did help the Belo Betty just go so far in that game. So, guys, I hope you really did enjoy that finals match. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do check out Bunny OP05 just to, you know, give him a sub, give him a follow. He is doing point of view content, so it might be interesting and might be different to the type of content that I do, which is just currently tabletop games. You can see the entire surface, whereas point of view, you actually be like, oh, maybe it looks like I'm playing the game, right? But anyway, guys, that was a very interesting finals. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Doris signing out. Later.